What's up, guys? Welcome back. And today I am wearing one of my other ones. And tell me what you think. The CYOM stands for Create Your Own Masterpiece. Which is what we're all about, you know? Whatever your masterpiece looks like, whatever your fitness, life, health journey may look like, you want to create that. You know, try to be boxed in. And like for myself, I was a bodybuilder and I thought I just had to be a bodybuilder and do bodybuilding things and whatever. Only bodybuilding exercises. I couldn't mess with certain aspects of calisthenics and CrossFit but yeah, I'm not about that anymore. Anyways, that's not what you came here for. The benefits of cutting are, that is what we're gonna address today. That's the question for today. The benefits of cutting. This is an Instagram question I got. Thank you so much for the question. So the benefits of cutting, honestly, the benefits of cutting is that you lose body fat. That's the biggest one. Because that's what you want to do. When you cut, you want to lose body fat. But also, the thing is, when you cut, anyone who's been through a cut will tell you that they are, in pictures at least, and even with their shirt off perhaps, they look bigger because the muscles are more pronounced. There's less fat there covering the muscles. But also, you feel lighter. Like for myself, I'll see if I can put a picture somewhere here. When I was bulking and I was cutting, I was like, at my peak bulk, I think I was about 91 after my show. And I was obviously strong as hell, and you know, I was kind of big. But it was nice being strong. I'm not gonna lie, it was. Just throwing around the weights and obviously with proper form. But there's a certain lightness in my gut that I have now that I've come down. I'm about 83, 84, and I'm obviously more explosive now. I can jump higher. I'm a little bit faster, a bit more agile. Still have the strength, not the same type of strength, but I am still relatively strong, like for myself, and it's just better. Like, I'll still go through a bulk sometime in the future. I know that personally, that I will still bulk because I'll get bored of the phase that I am in. But this feeling of lightness is one of those where I rather have this throughout my life than live in a bulk. I rather live in a cut than live in a bulk, even though those are not necessarily things that I would tell people to do exclusively and just live in the cut or live in the bulk, especially if your goal is to continue gaining muscle mass, because you need to cycle in and out of both. However, that's a huge benefit for me, and especially because I want to be active and on the go, and you know, you got things to do all the time. The last thing you need is to feel sluggish. The last thing you need is to feel like you're bloated all the time, and honestly, it's like feeling sick, but you're not sick, you know, and feeling sick sucks, especially if you're a person who likes to get your stuff done. So those, I would say, are the main benefits for myself that I've experienced through my cut. And I know you didn't ask for disadvantages of a cut, but just to be holistic and give you guys the whole 3D picture, I also want to just quickly run through those. Obviously, one is the strength gains. They will definitely come down, and especially if you're natural, you will lose a little bit of muscle. Obviously, now you can control, especially on how accurate your cut is and how diligent you are with tracking and all that stuff. You can decrease the amount of muscle that you lose, but more often than not, during a cut, you will lose a little bit of muscle as well. That, and I was gonna say body dysmorphia, but I looked up body dysmorphia the other day, and it's an actual disorder. It's like a disease for real. And I think myself, and I'm guilty of that, I use the term body dysmorphia. Yeah, my body, whatever. I look in the mirror and this and that and the other. But it's not that simple, you know? But basically what I'm getting at is, you'll look at yourself in the mirror, or you'll put clothes on, and you'll be like, ish, this is not quite fitting the same. And it's, especially as maybe a guy or maybe a girl, when you put those favorite leggings or your tights on, you're like, ish, my booty's not popping the same or whatever. But you just gotta kind of remind yourself that this is what I'm doing for now. I'm looking leaner, which is clearly why I wanted to start this cut in the first place. So just remind yourself that this is what I'm doing for now. You know, don't get all in your head, because we do that as lifters. You'll walk past the mirror and you'll keep looking at yourself and be like, ish, I don't like what I see or whatever. But yeah, those are just some of the downsides of cutting. But honestly, cutting is, or rather let me say, remaining in a healthy body fat range. And that's different for men and women. With women being a little bit higher on the body fat percentage. I don't want to mess it up and say the wrong thing, but I think for women it's about 19 to 24% ideally. And then for guys, I think it's about 15 to 20, something like that. I don't want to mess it up, but it's in and around there. But yeah, those are the benefits, and those are also the downsides of cutting. If you guys have any other questions that you want me to address in this series of What the Michael, let me know on Instagram. You can put them in the comments, whatever. You can even start the phrase by saying, WTF Michael, my question is A, B, C, and D. And I will do my best to shout you out here and let you know that your question will be answered however, whenever. And if I don't honestly have the answer for your question, I will do my best to research it or reach out to one of my colleagues that works in the same space that I do, that I respect, who's a little bit further along in the road, that will give you an answer that will help you, you know, because that's what we're trying to do here. So again, thank you so much for everything. Let me know what you think about the shirt, the hoodie, I mean. And I will see you guys in the next one.